Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey to accelerating simple and secure cloud experiences with Cisco SD-WAN. As your enterprise digital transformation brings in more cloud and more cloud-hosted applications, you need more simple, agile, secure, and scalable connections between your globally distributed sites and as you go out to the cloud. Well, together, Microsoft and Cisco are committed in our partnership to simplifying your IT complexity. And we're empowering you with a seamless, automated path to evolve and to reach your digital transformation goals. So today, we're going to dive into Cisco's networking roadmap. We're going to give you that inside track on new cloud innovations, and we're going to combine those with the security that you demand and the customer value that both you and your users expect. I'm your host, Steve Multer. I've got two great Cisco thought leaders with me today in this session. Chhavi Jain is a Cisco product manager specializing in cloud networking and SaaS. Chhavi leads the integration and roadmap of Cisco SD-WAN with Microsoft Azure and Microsoft 365. And she is here with us to share some innovations in the cloud industry, plus the value of intelligent infrastructure transformation for enterprises exactly like yours that are on a cloud adoption journey. So hello, Chhavi.
Hi, Steve. Nice to be with you today.
I'm so glad to have you here. And we've also got Simarbir Singh here with us as well. Simarbir is a technical marketing engineer on the Cisco Meraki MX product team. And he focuses on the virtualization and SD-WAN capabilities. He's got a lot of great insights for all of us today. Simarbir, thank you so much for being here as well.
Hey, Steve. Thanks for that. Looking forward to the conversation today.
Excellent. All right, so let's jump into it. And I want to start, Chhavi, let me start with you. Let's talk a little bit about industry trends. What are we seeing? What is important for us to be keeping an eye on together?
Absolutely, Steve. So as we all know that more and more organizations today are moving their workloads to cloud. So the future of work demands organizations for an infrastructure transformation because this journey involves everyday connections across SaaS, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service environments, so that users are able to access their workloads from anywhere and everywhere in the world. So this growing scale of experience and connections demand more from the underlying network and security posture so that they translate into superior user experience and application performance, and also with security.
All right, Chhavi, so as we know, what you just explained, this is not easy. We don't just get there on a lark. We have to work for it. And we're seeing a lot of challenges here in the industry. So Simarbir, let me come over to you. What are some of the top challenges that we're hearing from our customers as they begin to move their applications and their workloads more and more to the cloud?
Yes, that's an excellent question, Steve. So like you said, as more and more customers are moving their workloads and applications to the cloud, right? We've entered this new kind of hybrid kind of environment. Well, yes, the cloud is growing, but you might still have some resources or workloads on-prem. And that brings with itself a new set of challenges and new set of problems, right, that we need to overcome. So first and foremost, complexity. The way we manage workloads and the way we manage environments on-prem are different than the way you would do it on the cloud, right? There is no unified portal per se. You have to kind of like chair swivel. You might need to go to a separate portal to kind of manage your on-prem resources, and then you might need to go to the cloud or the cloud service providers portal to kind of manage the cloud resources. So how do we simplify that, right? How do we simplify multi-region deployments? How do we provide this unified pane of glass that our customers can go and manage all their resources from? In addition to that, security is a big thing, right? The way we do security on the cloud is obviously very different versus if you were actually owning the hardware and you were doing security on-prem. So that obviously brings with itself a new set of challenges. And then the last piece being performance, right? More and more applications are moving to the cloud. Application performance is becoming more and more key. As customers kind of adopt the SaaS model, how do you provide the same kind of user experience as you would for applications that might reside in your data center? So yeah, these are some of the top 3 challenges that we're seeing and most of our customers are encountering today in their cloud migration. But I'm looking forward to the conversation today and see how we can address these and how we can help our customers solve these challenges.
All right, so now that we've laid out the challenges and now we know what we are up against, let's talk about what Cisco is doing right now, Chhavi, to solve these challenges around complexity, security, performance. How are we helping people?
Sure, Steve. And as Simarbir rightfully mentioned, the different challenges regarding complexity, security, and performance. To overcome all of these challenges, Cisco SD-WAN has developed its unique offering, which covers 3 pillars of connectivity, security, and automation. Cisco SD-WAN delivers an automated, optimized multi-cloud access at scale with our solution Cloud on Ramp, which is for SaaS, infrastructure as a service, as well as software-defined cloud interconnect. We provide secure user and application access for on-prem as well as cloud-delivered SASE-enabled architectures. And of course, extend visibility across the internet, cloud, and SaaS to pinpoint application issues and gain actionable insights. So Cisco has come together to deliver this unique offering to our customers who are on their journey of digital transformation and cloud adoption.
All right, so let's talk about differentiation here at this point, Simarbir. What are we doing here at Cisco as a global SD-WAN market leader that is unique, that is distinct for all the people tuning in on this session and everyone else around the world?
Yes, absolutely, Steve. So Cisco has been the global leader in the networking and the security space for over 3 decades, right? We are the number 1 in the SD-WAN market space as well. And then in addition to that, 80% of today's internet traffic goes through Cisco's infrastructure, be it on the cloud, be it on-prem. And not only that, right? Over 60 million endpoints today are protected by Cisco security products and security platforms. So to sum it up, right? For an enterprise, if you do want to grow your SD-WAN fabric, your SD-WAN platform in a more secure and optimized manner, Cisco is the way to go, right? And not only that, in addition to the on-prem piece, we're also partnering with leaders like Microsoft to provide the best in cloud security, as well as the best way to kind of extend your on-prem SD-WAN fabric to the cloud.
With that information, let's talk about how Cisco is optimizing the user experience for site-to-cloud and site-to-site connectivity for Azure. And maybe we'll take a look at both the architecture of that and then also what the benefits are for everybody on this session and everybody around the world using this capability.
Excellent question, Steve. So like you mentioned, right, as more and more customers are moving their workloads to the cloud, we're seeing 2 main use cases come out of it, right? The site-to-cloud as well as site-to-site use cases. So for example, if you look at the picture here, this could be any enterprise, right, that is has a globally distributed presence. I could have my offices in, let's say, the US region, along with certain offices in the APAC region. But not only that, right, there is a high probability and there's a high chance that I will have certain applications that are hosted on a cloud platform or on my Azure infrastructure, right? How do I, in a secure and optimized manner, connect to those applications, right? So that's where our integration with Microsoft Azure comes into play. We at Cisco have partnered with Microsoft to provide a seamless and secure way to access your resources and workloads on the cloud. So if you see here, I could have my branches in region 1 connect back to a set of highly available Cisco appliances that are hosted on the Azure cloud and are centrally managed through our Cisco Manager, right? So all of this is centrally managed. You have an optimized way to connect back to my region or the cloud region, and then you can seamlessly access your workloads in a secure manner. But not only that, right? You could also have application workloads that span across different regions. So that's where our integration with Azure vWAN comes into play. With Azure vWAN, we can actually span across different geographical regions on the Azure backbone. So it provides us a way to connect, my branches in region 1, all the way back to my branches in region 2 across the Azure global backbone in a secure and optimized manner. And that gives us, obviously, our customers the benefit of using the Azure backbone and kind of building on top of that, right? So while leveraging the Azure backbone, I get better network performance. So I get better loss latency throughput, providing an optimized connectivity end-to-end from region 1 to region 2. But that's not it, right? There are obviously a lot of additional benefits. And for that, I'd like Chhavi to come in and chime in a little bit more on that.
Thank you, Simarbir, for taking us how Cisco SD-WAN integration with Microsoft Azure Virtual WAN takes care of site-to-site as well as site-to-cloud connectivity. So while customers are building such a global network connectivity, some of the primary concerns they have is regarding ease of management. And that's exactly what Cisco SD-WAN provides through its single pane of glass, which is the centralized SD-WAN manager. This not only discovers devices, but also enables users to stitch their connectivity from branches to the cloud and other globally distributed branches through a simple workflow. After we have achieved this connectivity, it is imperative for any company to not only run its operations smoothly, but also at a faster pace to enhance workforce productivity. So thus, Cisco SD-WAN integration with Azure Virtual WAN achieves this by providing inbuilt redundancy and a very high network speed and performance. Cisco is the first vendor who has integrated with Microsoft to allow users to scale up to 40 GB per second network throughput while accessing their Azure workloads. And similarly, for global site-to-site connectivity, our integration with Microsoft, which allows users to use the backbone for a high-speed interregional connectivity, can also be used for users to selectively route traffic through the backbone, depending upon the priority being high or low. And of course, this entire integration is highly secure by end-to-end encryption between all the sites for a reliable end-user experience. So this is our inbuilt integration of Cisco SD-WAN with Microsoft Azure Virtual WAN to accelerate our users who are on their cloud adoption journey.
So Chhavi and Simarbir, as we talk about optimization, I want to go now to Microsoft 365. How does Cisco SD-WAN optimize connectivity specifically to Microsoft 365?
Yeah, great question, Steve. So, in the previous slide, we talked about how we're optimizing multi-region connectivity, right? How we're doing the networking piece of it. But moving forward, right? More and more customers are moving their applications to the cloud. More and more applications are adopting the SaaS model. So how do we, again, provide the same application experience, whether the application resides on the cloud or whether it's within a regional or a local data center, right? So, for example, I could be a user sitting in a branch or a campus location, and I'm trying to access an application, right? In a data center or on the cloud, right? I should get the same kind of app level experience, right? For me, it should just be seamless, right? It doesn't really matter to me where the app is hosted. Moreover, I might have different paths to access that application, right? I could directly access the application through the internet, or I could break out through a regional data center and then access the application on the cloud, or I can backhaul my traffic all the way to a main data center, let's say, and then break out from there. So I have these multiple paths. How do I choose which is the best and the most optimal path? That's where Cisco's cloud on-ramps for SaaS comes into play. We actually have telemetry and we monitor different metrics across these paths to choose the most optimal path for our customers for this application experience.
So just to ramp that up even further, Simarbir, with what you just said, Chhavi, let me come back to you and ask about any additional analytics or additional levels of telemetry for SD-WAN that Cisco is able to offer to everybody here on the session and everybody, again, using the product.
Yes, Steve. So with this Cloud On-Ramp for SaaS solution, we have tighter integration with Microsoft as we are able to provide application identification for different Microsoft service areas such as Teams, SharePoint, and Microsoft Exchange. So users are selectively able to turn on Cloud On-Ramp for SaaS for each of these applications or not based on their business requirements. Further ahead, we have integrated with Microsoft to come up with Microsoft Informed Network Routing solution so that Cisco receives application feedback from Microsoft and uses that as well as the internal link probing, which Simarbir was just talking about, to decide the best network path for an optimal user experience. And this gives users insights into the quality of experience metric, as well as the telemetry information from Microsoft, and see for themselves that which path is being chosen. So this way, customers are able to leverage Cisco's Cloud On-Ramp for SaaS capabilities to intelligently route Microsoft 365 traffic, thus providing a fast, secure, and a superior end-user experience. We have also integrated with Microsoft Sentinel, which combines cross-platform security analytics to allow for a higher threat detection and remediation. This is done via enhanced troubleshooting, where users can do log visualization, analyzation of their threats, and security reports, which has actionable insights. So while Cisco and Microsoft are working very hard together to provide these innovations to our customers currently, Cisco is also coming up with an analytics dashboard which visualizes the Cloud On-Ramp for SaaS benefits to the users by showcasing network and application KPIs, such as volume of traffic optimized over different sites, or number of users impacted over different company branches. And also, we generate insights for our users based on their business requirements. So this is what we are doing with our integration with Microsoft, and we have a lot more coming up in our upcoming releases.
Which is what people can start to get excited about right now. And that brings me to the last question that we've got time for today, unfortunately, which is what is next? What do we want to ask people to do? How do they take their first step or that next step toward our cloud migration capabilities and their own cloud migration journeys?
Sure, Steve. We are here to help our customers who are on their journey of cloud adoption. So definitely reach out to www.cisco.com, where we have information about our Cloud On-Ramp as well as Meraki integration. And we provide users with a free trial of both of our demos, as well as we have resources in terms of videos, the white papers, the blogs, which speaks about our integration with Microsoft and our commitment to providing users with the best experience.
Thanks, Chhavi. And just to kind of add to that, Steve, we do have the QR codes mentioned here as well. Feel free to kind of scan them. They'll take you to the relevant pages. And as always, we'll be here to help along the way as well.
Such a great job, both of you. What a pleasure to talk to you. Excellent work covering all of this challenging content, but inspiring content. So thank you both for your time today.
Thank you, Steve. It was wonderful speaking with everyone.
Thank you so much, Steve. It's a great conversation.
Such a pleasure. You can all hear the ways that Cisco is committed to simplifying your IT in a seamless and automated way through our strategic and long-term partnership with Microsoft. Very exciting for us, hopefully for you as well. If you would like more details on Meraki Hybrid Cloud or on Cisco SD-WAN Cloud On-Ramp, we also have a free trial for Meraki VMX or Catalyst 8000V. The way you're going to get to all of it, as Simarbir just said, follow those QR codes that are right there on your screen. They will take you right where you want to be. We will also provide this deck as a resource so you can refer back to it and look at those different reference links for an even deeper dive when your time and your energies allow. So again, on behalf of all of us today, we're so glad that you were with us here on the session. Thanks so much for tuning in.